now, and of course, again, silent. Anyways, here we go. Game number 1 officially underway. So the Drow lineup of Team Spirit against Empire. Very aggressive. Phantom Assassin, again, one that definitely can get involved earlier on in the game. Especially with those daggers and like coup de grace. Really annoying. Curious to see what she goes with the talents. Especially the level 15 is the interesting one. Either the -4 armor corruption or the 20% cleave. The game could be one or the other. If she's being more involved, going for more kills, the minus armor probably makes more sense. She's sitting more as a hard farmer, then of course cleave could be high potentials. By the pace of this game, what do you expect it to be? Expect it to be the minus.
30 seconds.
That's just looking pretty far ahead right here. To get down an early ward. Sir. Block in the pole camp here. They also get a ward in the middle lane. Radiant sign.
The battle begins.
Aggressive bounty rune. They also get a very defensive ward.
The prize is mine.
Bottom lane.
Should make my life easier.
Seeing ward. It's not blocking or anything. Scout out. Perhaps Rome coming in, and again, you are dealing with a Sand King Bane support. That could be very possible. Vansker, we saw him in the previous series. I mean, he just sat mid. In that case, it was against a Dragon Knight, I want to say. Really similar idea, though. Obviously, you sit on top of Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit perhaps can battle a little more effectively than the Dragon Knight could against him, but I mean, he's just going toe-to-toe. He says, all right, let's exchange blows right here. Throwing a last hit. Creep. Here. Make use of that level 1 brain tap. Harass the hell out of him. Top lane. Kind of harassment. Silent looks like he's feeling it quite a bit himself. Miposhka nearby, doing what he can. Stalling it, but the aggressive Venomancer with the Slaughter is definitely going to be a little bit of an issue for Assassin. You do see Gostic doing some pulls as well. Ooh, that's unfortunate. It's a good job by Ogre. Make sure it aggroed. He throws in the wild axes, trying to even get some last hits out of this, clearing some trees. Having a jungle instead, so fun bottom matchup there. Middle matchup, what is going on here? Holy crap.
Radiant's middle
We're diving past tier 1 at the creep wave and trying to keep the harassment up on a Storm Spirit. Being popping the salve right there. Back up to full life. Coup de grace. Am I pronouncing it wrong, guys? Sorry, it's my American accent. Coup de grace. Anyways, FN. Back to creep wave. And back to farm. Storm Spirit, he hasn't got a creep kill yet. It's at a 3 denies, but understandable. He's having a tough time getting CS in here. Be thanks to Vansker on the Bane.
A soldier's fortune.
Looks like Drow having a pretty good time 8-1 down here. Again, you have to keep that in consideration, but especially having a Drow effect, the Storm Spirit that is, and only having CS from the jungle right now, that's not good. That's not good if you're Team Spirit. That's kind of, you know, not really having the best use of the Drow strategy early on. But top lane Biver could be in some trouble. Miposhka setting up. Him or DK Phobos on the Venomancer. They're going to go for an Ember split up on a Slaughter. They want to go for Venom. Nope, never mind. He actually stuns on a Slaughter instead. Bit of miscommunication, and actually Miposhka's the one that has to be a little bit careful now, but in goes Silent, and down goes Slaughter. So it will be a first blood when it's all said and done for Empire. Wasn't the cleanest coordination right there, but still a kill. Again, first blood struck in favor of Empire. So, lane. Storm Spirit. A little bit now. Obviously, he was jungling as well, but overall, FN's having a very good time. Has the Tequila. Bottle queued up. Boots currently. Ogre Magi continuing to attempt to prevent Beastmaster from getting effective pulls. He just at level 3 did spot him. But yeah, Drow is basically having free farm, though. Gonna hit level 4 here, 17 and 7 on CS. Alright. TA gonna be going the early ring of a killer himself. He could be in some trouble, actually. Doesn't have a teammate nearby. Bane's running over. Oh, he strikes to him. Is it even gonna be enough? Nightmare comes out. Viper running in with a sprint, just hits the crush on the Bane instead, and that'll be the end of that pursuit, I'm guessing. Silent's gonna keep on running. Meanwhile, elsewhere, that was the middle lane. FN gets credit for the kill on ITW. Looks like Sand King was there. I'm guessing he assisted, perhaps, but see, watching that top action while that middle kill happens, and look at the push kill, so steals the bounty rune up at the top side. Well played. Good movement from Empire here. Leon in game number 1. Goes back to this very, very aggressive lineup. They're running. It's like in the first game against Vega Squadron once again. Empire comfortable with the idea of running at you. Okay. Viper. Let's say hello to Phantom Assassin. Might regret that. Yeah, he's needs to be careful right here. Nightmare goes up. That's awkward. As the dagger was hitting, and basically saved Slaughter from some damage. So a little bit off. Rana, I'm guessing she's gonna be going. Again, more of the right-click presence here. Tasha, Mavis, etc. Silent. Me. Again, make sure to get away. Although there have been a couple of times recently where I've seen this Aghanim Scepter coming back. Look, I'm thinking this game is there a reason why that would be better? I mean, I guess you could argue you already have tons of physical damage coming out with the Phantom Assassin. Maybe more mix of the magic potentially be better, but overall, definitely expecting. Ag's definitely more burst to the tail. That's, I don't know, we'll see, actually. I could see it either way. I really could. He's not really giving us any. Phantom Assassin. It's level 6, a coup de grace. Just about picked up. Not triggered. ILTW. Wild Axe is going through. They're not going to dive this, though. Starstorm is ready again here from FN. He's just make sure that Storm Spirit knows he's nearby, having to play very defensive, continuing that. But the Storm Spirit, though, actually, I mean, as the levels have added up here, he's 35 and 5 now, so he really has managed some decent CS. I'm guessing a fair amount of that is from the jungle, to be fair, but still, they're on the CS chart. You do see, when it comes to overall net worth, though, Storm Spirit kind of in the middle of the pack, dominating 3,200 worth. Drow, though, he's also up there, just shortly under the vault. Answer, also taking advantage of that Drow aura, though, of course, and that's showing off. All 3 Plague Ward here. Assassin. Assassin's doing okay with his farm, but Illidan's doing pretty good down here. That Bloodlust buff on top of the level 4 Drow aura and Precision aura, more appropriately, gets the tower kill at the bottom lane. So good objective push, and coming up to 8 minutes into the game, Illidan takes over top farmer, 3,700 worth. We're continuing to go back and forth. He has the early win lace here with the boots. Tranquil coming along. Uh-oh. Rune, they know he's waiting for it, but Viper scouted it out. He moves before he's like, it's not worth my life. He'll give up the bounty rune, but he stays alive because of it, so well played on both sides, really. Double damage picked up by Storm. He does have Ball Lightning. He's going to find FN. FN pops a Vanish with the Moonlight Shadow. That's not going to do the most. The sleep just on the Slaughter will stall that initiation, I guess. Kind of back and forth. Neither side really overcommitting to each other. Lane is somewhat safe. Back to the lanes we go. fairly slow-paced game, I gotta say, especially with the lineups coming at us.
No.
Only a 2-0 at 9 minutes in. LTW, he's gonna take advantage of that overload and let's go. But he thinks he's got a kill. He does not have his vortex. One more ball lightning though should do it, and it does. He doesn't even need the auto attack. He just runs him down. LTW outplaying FN there, definitely. Vansker though, porting in late. LTW still has mana to work with, has a couple of wand charges. Gonna go for the turn kill, actually. He's using that mana to go for the kill. No, but the brain stab of Vansker will still die when it's all said and done. However, Silent TP's in and takes out ILTW now. Storm could have easily used that mana to get away, I feel like, but he chose to man up, so whether or not, I don't know. It wasn't a guaranteed getaway, and at that point he probably just figures I'm taking people with me, but giving up a kill to Phantom Assassin because of that, overall, I don't know if that's worth it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But anyways, don't overthink it. Phantom Assassin, good job on his part porting in when he did. Realizing the opportunity being there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Scouting out. Around 1,200 gold saved up, so it's not giving us too much information on what he's thinking about going just yet. Phantom Assassin in. He's going to go on the Battle Fury. Okay, so it is going to be the Battle Fury build on Silent. Farm coming out earlier on, and it's going to be Yasha on Murata. There's our answer there.
Dire's top tower.
That's a Pomeroy. Bodark. Is it even going to be a kill? Should be. Pushka Gust comes out. Fiverr, he's setting up a turn. The crush on her too. Here goes a ball lightning. And it is some kills, but it's in the other way. Fiverr manages to stay alive. Obviously, that was more due to the support of Drow and especially Storm Spirit coming in to clean on up. Great turn for Team Spirit at that bottom lane, even with the Primal War being committed to it. He could not take out the position for Slaughter. Stays alive, keeps on track towards a decently timed Blink Dagger. He's got the Tranquil now finished. Stick. Making sure to buy some dust as well. Shadows of Murata. Drow. She buy. It's going to be at least the Dragonlance early on for the Drow. Venomancer is going to build a Discord as well. Going to be ready to fight early on. I was gonna say, so Phantom Assassin now changing his mind to a Vlad's here instead for now. Battle Fury did seem like it was gonna be a little greedy. Because especially with the Drow aura coming online, you are starting to see Spirit
bottom tower is under
doing
attack.
a bit more. They got the very early tier 1 tower bottom. You know that the more pushes are coming. You got the Bloodlust buff on top of all that. Storm Spirit, he's got a Kaya. Way. So at least. Yeah, Battle Fury may have taken a little bit too much time, so gonna go the Vlad's instead. It's kind of a farming tool. Well, it's better for team fighting. See how he continues to build from there, but perhaps something more like a Desolator. Quicker kills. Vansker going down at the top lane meanwhile. Ran at him. Much Bane could do in that case. Again, you already see tier 1 top and bottom being pushed in favor of Team Spirit. Alright, we'll do that. And she's farming Ancients. Elsewhere, another 1,000 gold saved up, so. Middle tier 1 is still up, though, for Empire. On Team Spirit, definitely trying to focus some attention to that, perhaps. And the Empire manages to push the bottom tower. Necronomicon's online for Gostic. It's level 1. Call the Wild, so Satyr currently has been summoned. Good push out of that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Go, middle tier 1. Empire. I mean, they probably want to defend this, but then don't. It's just such a tough call to make. They would have had to start defending by now. So yeah, they're just going to give it up. Vansker may go for the deny. They are pushing tier 2 bottom. Actually, Coster. Wow, this is going to be a tier 2 bottom tower kill. Okay, so they lose tier 1, but great pushing coming out from the Beastmaster. as well as Mirana being down there. No. Mirana's still pushing it in even. Finally going to fall back, realizing that response is coming out. Necro level 2 though for Beastmaster. Coming out soon. Fill it in, another 1,600 gold saved up. Picks up the Arcane Rune actually middle lane though. That was a Primal Roar onto Ogre. And they do find him for the free kill. Assist. Pick off a support.
Tower is under attack. Dire's top tower.
Spirit though, they're working towards tier 2, so a lot of avoiding going on. Spirit especially not looking to pick fights, looking to just do the objectives instead, understandable.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Okay, now Phantom Assassin's going back to the Battle Fury. Ends up going the Perseverance and is going to be picking up the Demon Edge. Alright, so a little bit greedier, but feeling confident that he can make it work. We'll see if that bites him in the ass or not. Paul Lightning ins. Reaction though from Poshka. Dagger showing it off there defensively. Fiber, 1,600 gold saved up. Top blade, wow, this Phantom Assassin, jeez, those Frost Arrows doing a lot of work, but ultimately he's going to be able to Phantom Strike to his teammate. I see in the middle lane, the Ward is going to spot them as they're going over the Moonlight Shadows. They do catch Storm Spirit though. Primal Roar locking him down. Slaughter coming in with a crush. Good dodge by Beastmaster, but now Storm Spirit stays alive, and he's going zip-zapping around, takes out Beastmaster. And Vance Soul's going to be jumped in, silenced up. He cannot do a damn thing. They lose him in Potion. It's a 3-0 for Team Spirit. And they're going to go right into the Roshan pit with this. Not only saving Storm Spirit, but they turn it completely. Again, that Drow aura, man, you can just see the right clicks, how much damage they do. Specifically Storm Spirit right there. And Drow coming in at the last second as well. And that's, I mean, Roshan just melts as expected. Storm Spirit now has his Kaya finished with the Aegis just picked up here. This is where Spirit really gets out of control now. Again, you look back at the Phantom Assassin going the Battle Fury. He's going to need a bit before he's really going to be the most useful.
We go unseen.
Storm now even has that Bloodstone, of course, queued up. Venomancer, the Veil into the Staff. Hurricane Pike in the works. The Yasha was finished by Drow. Let's go on some very nice stat items early.
A soldier's fortune.
Taking out objectives. Miposhka top lane. Center's ready. He has to be patient here. Not see him, but he'll definitely need more setup if they want to make a play. Love to kill Drow. He's 3-0-3. Happen though. Beastmaster elsewhere. Trying to wait to see if they can find somebody that's Venomancer just as Plague Ward's farming, so not going to be the case. And Team Spirit continues to kind of just avoid ganks. Key for them. Demon Edge almost has it. Silent will have that Battle Fury in the near future, but Spirit still has the Aegis for a bit longer. Definitely not seen smoking. They can capitalize on it now. Fury finished. Phantom Assassin, you leading the way. Fire Blast ready. Oh, they Moonlight Shadows into them. The stun from a push gets 3. Gus comes out. Inner spot. Starstorm doing some good damage, but they get the lockdown on a Bansker, take him out. No, the Nightmare actually saves it for the time being, the Brain Stab, but that'll just delay the inevitable. So they kill 2. Double kill for Illidan, playing the Drow. Again, not everyone was necessarily there. Or PA was in the area, but with just the Battle Fury, he's not going to fight. He's just way too squishy right now.
Is under attack.
In the middle, tier 2. being heavily pushed in. You do see somebody porting packs. That'll be DK Phobos to make sure they don't lose the tier 3 themselves or take even some damage. Tower kill. I'll fall back. San's charging in as if he wants to go, but it would be a risky play. Storm Spirit goes to the back lines. They catch Vanskur. He goes down. There's that jump in from a Poshka, actually, but oh boy, this is an awkward spot to be in. Bloodlust applied to Storm Spirit. He got hit by the Marana arrow. Again, Empire scared to go in. They're staying somewhat spread out. Beastmaster, ooh, almost got jumped by the Storm there. Just out of range, though. Storm still has the Aegis. May not be afraid to go too deep. But Empire, overall, doing a decent job of making sure not to have too many victims. Just the Bane. And getting more farm on the Marana. Samantha style now finished. Diffusal's coming along. Diffusal is going to be a nice item in this game. Mana Burn especially. PA is going to be working into the Desolator next. Dagger has been finished on Slaughter now. One corrosive phase currently. Minus 10 armor. Uh-oh. They jump PA. Ooh, just out of range. Just out of range. Saltbiver, he was trying to get the jump. Couldn't get the catch, however, here we go to tier 3. Again, LTW still has an Aegis, so not afraid to push upwards with that Drow aura. Quickly the tower starts to fall. Bloodlust being thrown around. A Ranger. Downhill, having misses, doesn't really care too much, still doing plenty of damage. Yeah, doing the best that she can to keep them off, but it's going to be enough for Spirit to fall back for now. You see bottom lane, tier 3. Gnostic's been doing a hell of a job living down here. Even with only his level 2 Necronomicon, he is managing to keep Spirit really well distracted. DP out before once again catch him. So if it wasn't for Gnostic's split push right now, it feels like Spirit could be much further ahead. So again, doing a hell of a job there. A 5,000 net worth lead. Nice steady growth here in favor of the Radiant side. They do scan out. Vanskur once again going to be caught. So he'll die off the bat. The arrow connects on a slot art. Marana pops a Shrine Way over there. Defending to get mana back. So the Aegis has been reclaimed. So now if you're Team Spirit, got to be a little more careful about going full blown. Bloodstone status. 100 gold saved up. Still a little bit more before that's happening. Sand King, here we go. Got an epicenter ready. It's only level 1 though, so they're gonna lose tier 3. Bane is just resurrecting. But they still don't have a fighting item yet on Phantom Assassin.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
Yeah, it's still not wanted to take any fights. Even when he gets the Desolator though, it's still he still will have the issue of that he's be very squishy, right? So he's gonna not only need the Deso, but perhaps something like a BKB right after it. Or you can actually feel comfortable about jumping. On the other side, you have the Gust talent taken by Drow. Gust just $5 stat first. Storm Spirit, 2 mana regen, and the 300 health. Be-Win initiation over here. They do catch a couple. Sod jumping in with the crush. Leap away from it, and the double leap. But Zion gets pulled back in. He goes for the turn kill, trying to get some coup de grace procs. It's just not going to work, though. He eventually falls. Maposhiga comes in with a late epicenter, but a triple kill for DK Phobos on the Venomancer. No doubt Poison Nova had a lot to do with that, as well as just this right click spreading around the damage, but still, again, Spirit just got the jump, the crush initiation from Biver there. And Empire couldn't fight. Phantom Assassin, I don't even know if he got a coup de grace proc, but he doesn't even have his Desolator finish, but it goes back to the stating just talking about. He's not ready to fight, way too squishy right now. And Team Spirit, the Drow strategy is working out in full. Definitely been a very impressive Drow game for them. And that's, I mean, that's 2 sets of racks, just like that. Feels like in a blink of an eye. All of a sudden, 2 sets of racks are dead in favor of Team Spirit. We're 23 minutes into the game. Case.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
A soldier's fortune.
They're going to lose tier 3 top now as well. Storm Spirit, oh man, he got his Bloodstone going into that fight on top of that. So yeah, he's at 18 charges now. Beastmaster, Gostic, what seems like kind of been the big hope here for Empire. If anything, trying to delay it, but you even see him though. He only has is that level 3 Necronomicon. Brown boots on. Rana. He has the Manta style. Diffusal is just about fit. Again, same thing with PA. Let's go back to doesn't even Desolator. When he gets that, is that really threatening though? So, not to be the Mr. Negative over here for Team Empire, but the not the most things to be excited about right now. If you're them, also like Ogre Magi getting this casual buckler, very good against this Empire squad. See, smoke on up, and they were seen doing so. I get a catch on somebody. Be Bane. Kill Bane again. Boshka, yeah, he's gonna be jumped. He went for the Sandstorm. The Nightmare comes out, saving him initially. The Fiend's grip locking out Sorceress, but the Gust will stop that, and they're both gonna go down. Double kill for Illidan right here. They're going right down middle, and they're just gonna go for tier 4, excuse me. Why the hell not? Buyback on a Sand King. Bane is staying dead. Sand King pops a smoke for this. You can just tell, though. Empire's just 100% desperate to make a play. Here we go, Epicenter. And only hits the one target, though. Fiber in the response. Gets the easy kill. The Primal Roar on it. Just Slaughter. They are dropping Illidan, it looks like, with PA, and they will get the kill, but PA dies in response. ILTW is freaking godlike right now. Marana's able to pick off Slaughter at least. LTW's going in. He really wants this kill to Marana, but at what cost now? The Nightmare's going to stop his TP. And ILTW might have overdone it here. He does have 22 charges on the Bloodstone. The arrow coming in. Get a coup de grace proc. They get one, and Storm Spirit will fall. So he's back up immediately, of course. But, well, Empire, they do win the fight at their base, kinda. I mean, that was a PA and a Sand King buyback on top of it. So, I mean, that's one of those. Team Spirit, they're still in a very, very good spot. Let's not do it again, though. Let's not keep Empire in this game would be what I would be thinking if I'm a Team Spirit right here, but still, good hold by Empire. You do see PA went the -4 armor corruptions. That idea to be able to down more.
I'll take your tribute.
Dead fights. Look at the armor. 28 base on that. Christ.
I'll take that.
Go up on the dire side. Rana does have a diffusal finish. She actually has a Hyperstone.
Radiant are scanning.
Now she has the Butterfly queued up. Change of heart right there. Roshan going on. They do not want to give this up for free though. Oh, the arrow hits a Storm Spirit. Good start. PA going in a big proc with a coup de grace. Got the cleave as well, but Storm Spirit will manage to still have Essos Illidan. And now here's the turn for Team Spirit. They are going to lose their Ogre Magi, but a 2-man crush coming in from Slaughter. DK Phobos drops though. These coup de grace procs are working from Silent actually. Double kill for FN. The Epicenter on the uphill, just doing some damage to, really not much right there, but they're going to steal Roshan perhaps. LTW is going in with the bow lighting. He will take out PA though. 80 seconds he's dead for. No buyback to be had, and Roshan is still alive. The Gust off to the side. Buyback onto Venomancer. LTW, you know he's going to go back in. He goes back in. He can't steal. FN actually picks up the Aegis of Cheese as well. And did he overcommit? LTW's in trouble. The locked with the Bro Strike. He goes down. 25 seconds. He's going to be dead for Empire. A little opening now. I mean, they are going to lose. They already lost one tier 4, perhaps a second one, as Beastmaster will come in to make sure that doesn't actually happen. But what a proc. That was a godlike coup de grace proc right there from Phantom Assassin. He cleaved them both. It didn't kill them off the bat, but it definitely made Team Spirit panic right there. Understandably, and ultimately lost them the Aegis. So, the fact that FN was not only able to get the Aegis and the cheese, but survive on top of that and not have to use either, that's something. I mean, that is something. Empire definitely still in this game. I mean, the net worth also suggesting that it's dropped down to about 9,000 now. Marana is topping the charts here, as she's going to have a full Mjolnir at this rate. Pretty damn quick. And you know what? All you really need is those 1 or 2 coup de grace procs from the Phantom Assassin. Team Spirit here. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Okay, so they catch Mirana, actually. They use the Aegis. And the cheese. Wow. How did they catch her? What the hell? Well, Mirana died.
Under attack.
Alright guys, I looked away for 1 second and I was not expecting Mirana to go.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Anyways, they lose tier 2, so much for the Aegis. Radiant side. You're in a spot of your Team Spirit, you know, they understandably aren't going to be the most comfortable now, just kind of pushing in tier 3 here and finishing this game. They're going to have to play the very patient game now. Slowly work their way at bottom, let the middle and top lanes just naturally push in because of the damage done in those parts of the base, and try to find either that pick or the opening with them defending elsewhere. Probably are going to be going for Spirit. Dropped down to 11 charges. 18 right after he got it. And thought for sure that was going to be the snowball for Team Spirit, but they threw a little bit, you know, in that middle push. And now we've seen what can happen, even with a pretty excessive lead at the time. Give an opening to your opponents, and suddenly the game isn't as guaranteed as you thought it was. Storm Spirit, though, he goes in, he wants a free kill on Mirana, thinks he has a chance. Nice Nightmare in defense. Gus coming out, the crush, and yes, they will drop her. She's dead for 75 seconds. That was Diablo just zip-zapping around. Fiend Script locking us out on the back. That's not really going to matter. The Primer Roar coming out to lock down DK Phobos to take him out. The Epicenter as well. FNG, the Ogre Magi, stays alive. And Storm Spirit thinking about going back in. Crush, Phantom Assassin, he'll go down 75 seconds. And that could all but do it now with both cores being dead. No buyback. It is just the supporting cast of Empire. And very likely that's going to be game 1 in favor of Team Spirit, but they made it interesting, that's for sure. They made it interesting. The Pushka will go in, trying to stall this again, do what they can. A nice gusto on all 3 hills, in fact. And that will secure it. GG's coming out. Game 1 going to Spirit. Hell of a Drow strat, really, though. It's, you know, we definitely see Drow strategies coming out every now and then. And at least for the first 20 minutes, this was really one of the more impressive ones. They just got such a good start at his pushing objective.